Welcome to this reading. If you've been brought here, collective, there's a message. This is your guidance, your messages. This is the spiritual energy reading for you. All right, so trust there is a purpose for connecting here today. All right, so this is for the collective, all signs. Tap into the energy of the Sacred Traveler. Pull an oracle card, and then we're going to do some tarot. All right. 2 more shuffles. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I hope you're all amazing. It's a beautiful day today here in Canada. Summer is here, really blooming. So, collective energy for this conscious evolution. We're awakening to truth, doing those reveals, those deep dives. What? Start with an oracle card. Get into the reading. I also was doing the pre-shuffle, and I received the energy for you guys for the hyena. Now, the hyena is all about being sarcastic and, you know, having that fun side, not taking things too seriously. But there may be a need to look into that aspect, because sometimes when we joke around about things, like, it's good to have a humor, but also not avoiding something due to taking things, there's a drive to take things a little bit more seriously. All right, so the energy, the oracle, gates of triumph. All right, so there's really something being presented at this time. I feel like these doors are opening to opportunity. You are expanding. I was also receiving the energy of the eagle. So this is all about really getting that bigger picture view, that there is some kind of truth that is being discovered at this time. There's this path, this wandering path. It's not a straight line. There's lots of curves, and I feel like you can't see as far as where you want to go yet. There's no determined ending. You can't see where exactly you are going, but there is definitely this pull to create this space. I feel like in this jokester energy, you know, where you're being playful, there is this truth maybe that is kind of hanging over you, and it's always great, of course, to not take life seriously, be on the lighter side, but sometimes we use humor to mask something, right? And answering the call, the time is now. Okay, yeah, so with the hyena and the eagle, so there is this bigger picture opening up, okay? And this door is not going to stay open forever. It'll reopen. What's meant for you is what's meant for you. But I feel like success lies right now in this light, okay? So there needs to be brought attention, this awareness. I feel like there's lots of clarity. There's like something being highlighted. So the hyena is charming, witty, fun to be around, but could be also when out of balance, scrappy, petty, and suspicious. Yeah, so I feel like there's something beyond the humor that is really wanting you to expand past the jokes, expand past like there's something I feel like beyond that you can't see yet. And this personality of the hyena, which is sarcasm, wit, and humor, amazing energy, that is allowing you to open up this door. Now, when this door is open, right, I feel like this is the time needing to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. So the time is now. You can see the door. Look, she's walking through the door, and this door is open. So the gate is flooding through with light. You can see the bright light where it's almost so bright it can be blinding. But there's this call, there's this awakening. I feel like it's judgment. Like the judgment day is that call to truth, the call to act on your goals. There's success right around the corner. It may not be in full view where that completely, but your resilience, your intelligence is needed to be put into needing to be put into this path. So it's almost like this is trying to get your attention. I feel like there's like this alarm going off. There's this these bright lights coming in that are kind of blinding, so you may actually turn away and you not take this seriously. But what would happen if you took your goals seriously? So below the surface of the jokester and the crowd pleaser, there is unfulfilled dreams to be realized. So this is where this light's coming in, that it's time to express your truth. Is there something that you are holding back from? May have old resentments in relationships, so you may not be wanting to put a lot of seriousness. I feel like you're not wanting to ground and really plant new seeds, where I feel like this is the time, and you don't need to plant seeds about relationships. It could be connecting with any kind of success, this is just the time where you're pausing and you're seeing something, and this is not the time to turn away. So is there anything that you may be masking that you feel uncomfortable to discuss? That's how the hyena sometimes just wants to not take life seriously, because in fear of those deep conversations. So now is just time to reflect on kind of like the big picture, all right? And the hawk, sorry, it wasn't the eagle, I said eagle. It was the hawk that I pulled. It's all about the messenger of divinity. So there is the divine calling right now. Right now, you have like this sharp eyes that where it's like you can pierce into something and be able to see through. You're able to, it's like after that bright light, kind of, you get used to it and you rub your eyes. It's like you have this ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. So it's just really looking at things in a different angle, different perception. The all-seeing hawk has sharp eyes and can see and watch every move. So when this card appears, fate has its eyes on you. Yeah, and success expands in your life. So this is your time to use your wisdom, use your clarity, and use your sight to shift as the winds are shifting. And I feel like with this wind shifting, it's like these doors, these gates kind of like blow open, all right? And it's like you're able to, just needing to allow this call to like really tap into this energy. So the hawk carries news from the divine itself. It carries news upon its wings, and it's sent to deliver a message. So this message should not be taken lightly, though it may seem small or insignificant. That's why this bright light, I feel like you like open this gate opens, right? And you peek through the light, and it's like you can't see anything because it's so blinding. But this light was to get your attention, to redirect your course. This is your intuition. It is not to, and it says when you're out of balance, sees too much and suspicious. Yeah, so it's like taking this light not seriously. But this call to awaken, to bring your attention to this, some kind of awareness, this curiosity. So allow this, your sarcasm, your humor, and release that need to be stuck on maybe one way of seeing something. It's time to expand your wings. Allow these messages to come in. This light is flooding in as you feel the wind, the fresh air. You may be seeing a lot more birds. I feel like these stones, it's almost like a little breadcrumb, and on a trail, you keep walking a little bit further, and it's like you pick something up and it brings you somewhere else. And this is, your life is being created all around you. So don't be stuck in the past. Don't be stuck in a small mind. As you can see, she doesn't really have a roof over her head. She opens this door, and all of a sudden it's outside, right? So expand. You see these roots, the trees are really growing. So there's lots of growth. There's lots of inspiration. It's time to create, to really get curious with nature. Get curious with the expansion of growth. And because I feel like you are being brought messages from the divine. We have a deer here. The antlers, that's like a divine feminine, divine masculine energy. You've grown these bones, strength, courage. You're going to see a lot of signs. So connect with the signs. Like, there's signs all around you, but needing to open up your mind to outside of the normal reality. Like, this power of awakening is going to really flow through you if you allow it to be open to receive. Because you're growing, there's growth all around you, and there's growth within yourself. But needing to tap into that energy is allowing this cycle to begin. So to release the old and start again, to wipe the slate clean. So this is releasing often difficult, familiar routines, situations, or relationships that no longer empower you. It's time to set your sights on the future and let go of the past, because the time is now. This calling, this awakening, this wandering path is bringing you to, it's like you're going in between the mountains, it's like you're able to see this clear path when you really allow, when you answer the call. Success is all around you. You just need to transform and allow this fresh new day really to unwind, to take this path, this new adventure. The miracles are all around you, and you're emerging. It's like there's lots of different trails that you can take and you didn't see before. So opportunities all around you. So just around this bend, there's something amazing. So this time of uncertainty wants you to wander off the path and embrace these messages that are coming in of miracles. These messages of blessing are unfolding. So expect this change in your life once you open this door. You've overcome obstacles. I feel like you have lots of blessings coming in. This light, see this light's all around. It's almost like it's flooding in this. It's almost like it's drying up the storm. This healing light. So take action with passion. So I'm going to read The Time Is Now. I feel like that's an important card. We're going to look into what exactly is transforming. I feel like you're really you're really uncovering a hidden treasure. All right, and it's time to release the old and transform into leave the baggage in the past. Answering the call. The time is now. So what this card means, you've been called. And the calling is this message, right? The eagle is all about messages. So you've been called. There's a message coming in. what is this message all about is the journey. The journey always starts with a call. You may feel ready, or you might be uncertain and not willing, but when you receive the call, you must respond. If you've been waiting for your life to turn out, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. This and first light. Look at this. If you're waiting for a sign, this is it. And the next card is first light. Beginning a new cycle. Wow. Beginning a new cycle. It's like the drop of a feather coming in. This light new energy. But it's like to not pay attention to what is coming in. You're just going to pay attention to what was going out. It's like in the fall, you know, the leaves, they fall off the tree. And to be focused on that leaf, you know, drying out, not seeing what is truly coming in, right? So when you receive the call, you must respond. If you've been waiting for your life to turn out, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. So this new cycle, these blessings, but it's all about seeing the beauty after the storm, seeing the beauty and not knowing everything, not knowing like where you're going, but know that this is the right time, that you've been called. And there's a gateway opening, right? This is the gates of triumph. So the messages are coming in, they're flooding in. And when you've been called, it's time to listen to the communications from the spirit realms, okay? Because there's lots of information coming in. There's knowledge. So this light is activating at this awareness. But to take part in this, you need to take that first step. So there's courage all around you at this time, as you're this flooding in. You're very protected spiritually. You may not know what the future brings, but you do know what it is now time to act and go forward. So spirit is trying to get your attention. That's what this message is, to expand. So your spirit helpers are telling you that this is the time. Listen to your heart. Do it now. Throw your shoulders back, take a deep breath, and plunge forward. The waiting is over. No matter what concerns or hesitations you may have, the deepest sense you are ready. Believe, trust, and follow the signs. There will be many, and miracles will abound. All right, yeah, so yeah, don't look at the past. Don't look at what was. Don't look at the gates that are closed, you know, because those gates are dark and gloomy, and you get kind of lost in that dark energy. But time of healing is a time where to rest and reflect, but I feel like now is to expand on this growth, you know, like, okay, lessons learned, whatever is in the past, we don't need to stay on it, because it really does just bring in that energy of worry and concern. And, you know, we need to surrender to the old so that this transformation can bring in this new energy, this rebirth, a new cycle. Success is coming in, but what you're needing to do is know that this crossroad is a path. You have it's a path, right? Now is the time, a chance to reroute again. If you know what was shady in the past, you gotta cut that out. The blinders are on, but they can be taken off. All right, it's up to you. There is water that's healing. There's emotional growth. There's clarity. The moon is illuminating this path. But you may not be wanting to see this because it is a windy path and it's off course. This light might be blinding, so you may be staying in the dark, the moon, right? And there's this shift needing to see that this crossroad, there's something that is keeping you stuck and it's limiting. All right, so make sure that you are taking this offer that is going to grow success. I feel like you know, because it's like you're able to drop these swords and just take off this mask, take off the blindfold. You'll see clearly that there is something that is limiting you. All right, so don't let your mind keep you off of your true authentic path. Don't stay limited. There is this there's this journey that's calling you, and there's light all around. And to just close your eyes and pretend it's not there, you're really just harming your own spiritual growth. You don't want to do that. You don't want to stay in the past. We have this water. Leave the emotions in the past. The storm has already settled, and we just don't need to really just stay reflecting on it. There's this growth. This movement forward. This is much more grounding. This is much the opportunity to grow in a direction that is very stable, that is going to really stand stronger, sturdier energy, stability, structure. So there's this energy of cutting out these thoughts that were limiting you. There's this call forward, so cut out the past. Yeah, and it's been a trek. It's been a trial, but it's like to still be fighting off the energy that you've already. This is like temperance energy, Sagittarius. There's growth happening. You've already grown. Like you're on a higher ground now. So to use your resources to move on this higher ground, and to keep that lower energy that's still trying to get to you, it's in the past. You don't need to fight with it anymore. This is time to transform, to understand that what has happened was to go in a different direction. It was not to keep yourself limited. It was to show you the truth, clarity. And now there is time to seek this adventure, to use your mind and really rise above the situation. Rise above, like very protective energy, but you don't need to keep fighting off. There is this time where you just need to cut out the limiting beliefs, or cut out the forces that are keeping you fighting. Because I feel like no response, if you just don't engage in this energy, and because that is just keeping you fighting this battle where it's a lose-lose, right? Time to cut out the old system, to cut out and to grow in a new direction, because there is success, there's growth, there's opportunities. Take this opportunity that the universe is showing you, that it could be, it feels like you can't see the end of the way where you're going, and I feel like sometimes we just go back into the comfortable because you know what you're going to get, but you're not getting anything positive. It's the illusion of comfort. To go outside of that energy and to grow outside of the box is really going in and taking this journey to expand your growth, expand the abundance, expand in a place that is on a higher ground. So there's no need to keep fighting battles that you've already won when you choose to take that call. All right, so the universe is definitely trying to get your attention, to communicate with you, to see the path, see the truth, see that the light is not to harm you. The light is to guide you, all right, and to trust your intuition. That rejection is protection, and sometimes projection is people's own growth, that they are limiting themselves. So don't engage in other people's battles, right? You're not, there is no gains out of this, okay? That is just your mind keeping you small, thinking that you have to keep fighting a battle where there's triumph in your own door to success. All right, so let that light flood in and create success all around you by taking a step away from others. Let them grow on their own and create this abundance, because this is going to plant these seeds for a stronger foundation. All right, yeah, fire ants, conflict. It's just staying in conflicts. Nobody is really winning when it's just. The challenges are so you can grow, right? And rejection is projection. So just to make sure that you are always working in for the best of your spiritual growth. Sometimes we just need to cut people off. So if you're feeling like the universe is connecting with you and trying to tell you something, then pay attention to that, okay? Conflicts can keep you from that journey, because you're really just keeping your mind stuck in a smaller the smaller aspects, okay? When there is a need to see something beyond that, all right? So create your own journey, adventure out off of the old path, and to get a little bit lost in your own energy and your own story. Explore. Signs are gonna be all around you, all right? Because I feel like now is the time that there's action. Yeah, purpose. There's a lot of fire coming in, all right? And just remember, like the cheetah, no cheetah's the same. All their spots are different. So everyone's journey is different. So there could be somebody else's journey limiting you. You're meant to go on this follow no one energy and know that you're creating success. When you really take on that leading role in your life, you're bringing in something that's going to be a stronger foundation, the opportunity to really focus on what is important and to cut out all that BS, cut out all that fighting, cut out people that don't want to grow. They just want to, zebras, the stripes, right? And every zebra stripes are different. So know that those times of dark were to show you different angles of life, show you what you need to cut out so that you can see the truth and then choose to remove those blinders and have your own purpose, your own journey. All right, so this is time to follow your light, to create, to be passionate, to dance, to clear your energy and bring in, because this is all purpose, drive, and action. There's action coming in. So to use all that growth and fight battles that are just limiting your success, you're really just giving your power away. Time to take your power back and to turn in the opposite direction and to decide, wait, I'm not going to limit myself anymore to people that don't ever respond positively, and yeah, the shark, it's like some people just always want to fight. They always just want to, prove a point. They always just want to show their teeth and how strong they are, and the oyster, and it creates this tough shell on the outside, which really just brings out this fight or flight energy. But it's time to grow. There's something to learn. That exactly, I was picturing this card because answering the call is reminding me in the Nine of Pentacles, that all about independent growth. You're growing. You're not holding on to this old energy, and you are looking at the lighter side of life. To not allow others to keep you small and create your own journey. This is all about independent success. It is all about planting seeds that are going to continuously bring in abundance. This is vibrating in a high frequency, sharing your success, allowing your light to guide you. But once you remove those blinders and to see clearly that you are being resourceful and you're not staying in the waters, the shark-infested waters. We can keep saying, oh, somebody is bad for us or situations, but if you don't choose to remove yourself from the situations and you're always running back to the conflicts and to the cycles, it's just keeping yourself small, and it's not. There is a need to grow out of that energy. The universe is showing you that there's this call to stop resisting this potent energy, because you have something very, very important on this journey. You have that pearl inside. But with all these prickles, because you're protecting yourself from others, where it's time to go within and open your own door and let the light flood in, because success is coming in. There's offerings, there's opportunities, but if you're not seeing them because you're not choosing to move away from this water that is just aggressive, Yeah, so moving away from that. Time to reflect on what are you allowing in your life. Because we can always blame others, but until we take accountability that, okay, what are we doing that we can do differently? What is there something that you can, that maybe if you keep going back to the same cycles, you know, there's a little bit of truth in that, right? That there's time to reflect, and why there's this exposure to creating tension, and this is all about getting out of that energy. There's something that needs to be exposed. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. Yeah, so there's something to acknowledge around that. Maybe there is a need to move away from others, and it's like they're in this lower energy here. They can't even get to you, and it's like still fighting a battle that there's no win in this. So something big needs to be exposed. If there's anything lurking in the depths, creating tensions, there is this time that you may be hesitating to be honest and to be totally ourselves, to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel it is present and encircling us. So there is something mysterious beyond what you're being drawn to. Because I feel like if you're lurking in this deep water, feel something's tempting and captivating, there is something needs to be cut out, all right? Because there is a sneaky, destructive energy. So time to be honest with yourself. Are you being logic, or are you convincing yourself that things are going to change on their own? But people show themselves. They show their true selves. And it's time to grow your own journey. That success, right? The success expands in your life. Once you take that step and make sure you're being honest, and you make sure that you are seeing clearly and not just lying to yourself, you know, about opportunities. It's time to create your own journey, your own cycles, okay? And this is going to bring in success. You're going to discover the oyster within. Because you're spending too much time growing, and you're needing to adventure on your own journey. So get out of that water where it's lurking with things maybe that just seem exciting. Drama can seem exciting sometimes. So we need to get out of that energy and time to just do the inner work. You know, the busyness of arguing and challenges and even just like competitiveness sometimes, you know, can keep us off of a spiritual growth, where there is something growing, expanding, and it's going to bring in this passionate, creative, new journey that's going to grow a strong foundation. And it all begins with you. Removing any kind of limiting thoughts. All right? Trust what you're being guided to. Trust what the universe is showing you. Don't be, because the moon can be illusions, right? You need to cut that out and trust that you are being divinely protected for a reason, to move away from this energy. Look, the cheetah is running away. So it is time to make these fast moves for yourself, to create your new cycles, new thumbprint. All right? Going beyond the extremes. Because you've had this hard shell, and I feel like you've endured a lot. You see with these, there's been a lot of cycles. But instead of having these prickly cycles, think of a tree where you're growing on a tree, which is all those lines show how every line is a different year, a different cycle, a different, that you've grown. So it's time to grow success with these new leaves that are sprouting. It's like the sun's coming in, summer's coming in, and opportunities are blooming. So don't let any old energy lurking in the background hold you back. And the time is now to open this door and to walk through the call, walk through those gates, all right? And to expand your journey into success and to abundance, and to let the blessings flood in, all right? So I hope that helps. Until next time, enjoy your journey. Bye.